So it turns out the most powerful left-wing nonprofit in America, famous for calling all of its opponents Nazis, has been secretly funding real-life Nazis this entire time. I'm talking about the Southern Poverty Law Center. These guys have made over $100 million, calling everyone to the right of Bernie Sanders a white supremacist. But in a shocking turn of events, the SPLC was just indicted by the federal government for covertly funding Klansmen and neo-Nazi groups, giving them millions of dollars through a network of shell companies. Among the events they sponsored was the infamous Charlottesville rally. You might remember the tiki torches and the whole Jews will not replace us rally. Yeah, the SPLC funded that. So the question is, why would they do this? And I think the answer is obvious. As we've seen time and again with Jussie Smollett, Duke LaCrosse, and countless other hate crime hoaxes, the demand for racism in America often outstrips the supply. So sometimes you just gotta make shit up. Or, in the case of the SPLC, put Klansmen and neo-Nazis on your payroll. And here's what makes the whole thing genuinely evil. After funding these groups, the SPLC would put them on a hate map. And then they would dump every single person and organization that they disagreed with on that same hate map. So Dennis Prager, an Orthodox Jew, the late Charlie Kirk, a Christian conservative, Majid Nawaz, a Muslim who devoted his life to de-radicalizing jihadis. All these guys and so many more were listed on that same hate map to create an association between them and the Nazis that the SPLC was secretly funding. But to make matters even worse, after smearing their opponents, the SPLC would then go to Wikipedia, Google, PayPal, Facebook, and say, hey, these people are dangerous. They need to be banned, blacklisted, demonetized. And of course, they knew that anyone who would make it on this list would become an instant target for violence. But they couldn't care less, because more violence equals more donations, and that's always been the business model.